did something over here. And the mess up was over here. Aha. Shut your eyes a minute. What? Good morning, Betsky. Good morning. I don't even want to touch it to make it stop shaking because when I do that, it fucks everything up. Alright, I was live yesterday on the other channel, so I didn't prepare for this yet. Summer 69. Oh, yeah. Just do that right now. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. My wire stuck to the camera over here too, so I can't really do any more adjusting there. Let me put my hair up. I'm going to start reading. Oh, my ring feels like it can fall off. Careful with rings. You know in the morning how it's always me. I tentatively. My fingers don't really swell during the day by any means, but in the morning when I put rings on, it's always looser. So this one wouldn't really fall off by itself, but if it caught onto something, it would very easily. So, Super Dougie, we're starting. We're starting, homeboy. Homeboy, you came to party. I feel you staring at me. We'll just make up our own rhyme, right? We're just starting. Dougie, 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 Dougie. 555. All right. I attempted to use these yesterday on this channel, and it pulled me to prophecies of your modern day Citrus. So a voice of reason, Dougie. What's going on? Alright. Let me do a couple of these. coin. Three of Pentacles. You got pulled to masonry, stone. I'm just looking at like the images within the stone. I'm not really looking at the stone, but somebody could have been a mason or you're linked to a mason. That's like painting. That's the stars. I believe that's a pine cone. That could be a lotus or a sword. You have a moon. That's for mining. You got a cup. You got carrots in the ground. I don't know if some you guys are going to a haunted house this weekend or there's a house that's haunted. Your house is doing funny things. Last night, I almost just said it to you. Last night there was just noise everywhere. I could see how what happened in the tortoise's enclosure, and then something in the back hallway fell because of tape. I mean, it was like numerous things. I was like, what the fuck? Could be a lot of activity going on. Someone could be a coach here. Make sure you're on time. Something could go missing in your house. I just get a vibe here, like a haunted house. It doesn't even look like a haunted house. And it's purple or pink. Or it's like an apartment building. It's something. But it's almost like hidden within this deck. But it also could be saying, you know, you're paying your rent. If you have somebody come over to the house, do be wary, which is weird because this is the 9 of coin and 3 of coin. It's like you're smarter than that. If you have crops, somebody might burn your crops out of like vengeance, like a neighbor or something. Yeah, fuck that, Dougie. Call him back. Call him back. Fuck that. Unless it's like super comfortable, you know, but it was wrong. They should at least give you a discount if you have the demo. And not too many people lay on the bed, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. You can sage it. If you love it, you love it. But you can call them, bring them back out, and tell them you want a big discount, especially for lying. And legally, you're not supposed to tear the tags off of mattresses. I don't know why. So, like, you almost feel like you got scammed. See, that's funny. Before you even said what was going on, I felt something was off here. Like, careful before you is anything missing in your house? This doesn't usually talk about a card. Did you offer him food? What is this? This could have nothing to do with you. I'm just saying, before you even mentioned it, I probably should have waited for you to say something before I got into the read. So that message might be for you, Doug. Dougie Wuggy SM. My super Dougie. My superstar. So my computer sits to the side, so I hardly look when I'm channeling or seeing things. This is more about depiction. And you have that wheat there too growing. That came in the other day. You have the Chariot and the Eight of Coin. Damn. Something about this Nine of Coin is off. But this looks so fucking positive. And it's like, you're under a new contract. You can do it. Mars raises your confidence as well. I'm getting astrology. You might want to watch astrology. I'll post a link of this Maria. She's the only one I watch. And I was actually listening to 10 minutes. 10 minutes of her yesterday on the way to get me. I pressed on something else and she came on and I was like, well, fuck it. There's a message there. Your blessings 2025. Every sign, and every sign is just maybe like 4 or 5 minutes. It's Maria Di Simone. It's all fuzzy. Share. Copy link. Let me see if I can go into my live right now so you guys have that. Well, come here, peanut butter. Max is on the floor. Yeah, I didn't feed him yet either. All right, there you guys go. Let's get pulled to her. Fortune, fame. I got fortune, fame here. Whatever you put work into. She's an artist with a beautiful card. I hesitated to get this deck. And I want to say I used it a couple times and it felt like past life, but I wasn't picking up on that now, but I picked up on it here. You can always blow your phone up too, guys. Here you have, so this is all about depiction for me. So it's like seeing something. Proof, piece of paper. Like the tag was ripped off. But this is a beautiful, this is beautiful energy. Just keep putting your heart and soul into something here. You have a bulldog here, one here, black and white. You got the moon, number 7. It is Cancer card. Pentagram, pentagon is what I'm being pulled to there with the wreath. And then something, but 9 of coin is confident. It's the Jupiter energy. It's the Sagittarius energy that we're, and that's what she's reading. And I said Mars. Your Jupiter could be in a Mars house. It could be in the first house. It could be, she reads both of the houses. I'm sure there's other astrologers, but I've read for her a couple times and she's read for me a couple times. And it was the only time I've ever had a reading with an astrologer, and it was fun. And we're all on our destined house. We're all on our destined path with Jupiter. So I said it's going to be January and February. Whatever you do is going to lead to something huge. Peanut butter, you on my toes. Ow, peanut butter, be gentle. Hey, peanut butter, be gentle. So keep putting your mind to something here. But it's like you have a guide dog. I don't know if that's supposed to be Jesus. That's water. It's definitely not Jesus. But like they're giving that vibe of like, I don't know, this could be a loved one. This could be somebody you had a contract with. don't know. That's like that top, how you put down, you spin it. It goes really fast, but it almost looks like it's on a family crest too. You have a lot of wisdom with something. You might want to hide. Just be careful maybe with your location. The first thing I almost said to you, good morning. The first thing I almost said to you, I was visited by children ghosts and they pinched my toes this morning. I just heard them giggling like it was clear outline of someone moving. Wow. Wow. Dougie, when are you around next? Like I'd like to read on you for like 20 minutes. But I know we're in different time zones too. Do you know my email? It's in the link, mysticalmoments555@gmail.com. Will you email me, please? And if it comes up as your name or something else besides Super Dougie, just write, Court, it's your Dougie. It's Dougie Fresh in the house. So it feels like you're investing in something, and the 7 of coin is not even here. But with all this coin, this would be an investment. If you're not investing in something, you might start to in the next few days. My email's in the description box, but it's mysticalmoments555@gmail.com. And this is positive energy. Peanut butter, not my head, baby. $6.09. Let me feed the cats so I don't get distracted, and let me feed peanut butter. Give me like 1 minute, guys. Butter, butter. Butter, butter. Greeting them nice. Kiss, kiss, chow, chow. Come on. Chow, chow, baby. Chow, chow. Yeah, chow, chow. Okay. Summer of 69. Yeah. Good morning. Alright, my birds are muted. I've totally forgot about my birds. So 9 of coin, 3 of coin. crystal. Make sure my phone's on. All right. 9 of coin, 3 of coin, the chariot. 8 of coin. Somebody's going to attempt to come in and interfere. Dougie, I don't see the children in this read, so I'm going to have to clear your energy, and I want you to text me. Just clear it. What I'm meant to pick up on what I'm meant to pick up on, but it was a positive thing. Keep the mattress, get a discount. Is the mattress at least comfortable? Oh, that was you that just emailed me? Is your mattress at least comfortable? Not too many people lay on those. Okay, I got it. Oh, you're in Cali? So you only have 3-hour difference then, right? California, city of Compton, we keep it rockin'. Well, that's the first time I didn't sing Biggie when California came in. All right, so it's very comfortable. Yeah, but Spirit's saying just go ahead, keep it. Definitely try to get the discount because that was very, very fucking shitty of them. Did you get it from like an old warehouse? What kind of store did you get it from? Because I feel like you have it was low priced. So they just lied and made it, they knew you were going to get that one. I feel like you were meant to have it. I hate to say it, but I think the children are attached to the mattress. Not attached like that, and I don't want to freak you out, Dougie. But did you sleep good? Furniture store, did you sleep good? Like, I feel like you were meant to actually have that mattress, I'm not going to lie. And you don't need to be scared of these children. And I think just said if somebody passed over from the other side, the kids come more than a year ago. Okay. So they might really like your mattress. Like, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Like, maybe the kids are saying, thank you for getting a new mattress. I don't know. That makes me feel better that the kids were already involved before the mattress came in because I didn't want to freak you the fuck out. Did you lose anybody when there was kids? Like, I feel like there's probably 2, 3, 4. I feel like there's 4 kids. So it probably has to do with where you live. They have not been back since. And now you got a new mattress and they came back. So they don't hang out and live in your house. So this is somebody who just comes in. Did you lose any friends when you were younger? Anybody in the family? Good morning. How'd you sleep, bud? Oh, I forgot to put the dryer on for you for 10 minutes. I'm going to have you walk to the bus because I've been up reading. And I didn't get any notifications about MCC. No, they have not come back. 2 separate stories. But I want to talk about the kids. The Gazette? Okay, well, see you later. Bye. I know I just lost like 10, 15 people. I noticed. Too bad, so sad, guys. My OGs and even my newbies, if, you're important to me. So, that's how that's going to go. Morning, Shannon. All right. So, before Super Dougie, just to fill you in real quick, before Dougie Fresh, morning. Right before he told me what was going on, I felt like something like haunted. This didn't feel like a contract. I can see that this is in regards to work or something in protection. Before you ladies came on, because I had asked them what was going on, and I didn't bother to look at the computer for like a couple minutes. And I want to say it has a lot to do with his energy, but also other energy. I was talking about the astrologer. Something could be happening at night in between cycles. Getting sun, moon, and stars. I'm getting this even being like the 9 of coin. I'm getting like a haunted house, but not really haunted. But it is something. I just heard the stairs, and I just moved my chair, and it just squeaked. Squeaky stairs. I don't know if you hear anything. There was a lot of active energy down here last night, and I usually don't hear it like that, but it was like something before I went to bed, like it was dun, 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 dun. I like made peanut butter get out of bed in the enclosure, but I was just assuming it was Max, and he was like on the rock, and it was going like back and forth. The thing fell down in the hallway. I mean, there was just a lot of unexplainable noise. I don't typically get noise like that. They flicker the lights, and a couple weeks ago they were flickering the hall light, and it only happened one night. Usually sticks around for a couple days though. But this really does look like work. But I almost say if this is a project, keep it to yourself with the house in the back. Make sure people don't know your address. If you're moving, someone's going to try to befriend you. If you're moving, or just make, if you're moving, don't give certain people your address. You got to be smart about something. You are being protected, but I am feeling like caution here. Like I should get you an overall card. But what card would I want? What card? Oh, I should not have this here. I should not have this here because that can be ugly. I'm going to put that over there. Summer of 69. Oh, that song came through. Just don't know what overall card to give you. I just got pulled to my other oracle deck that I haven't used in the Indian one. I mean the this is really good energy, but there's a warning here too, guys. Like someone is not liking somebody else's idea. It's like almost like somebody knows you're in a new contract or you're doing really well, because the Nine of Coin is brilliant. It's like the Empress. Responsible but less responsibilities, but you're still like the Empress. You know what I mean? It's like having certain friends that are really fucking responsible. Like I have a couple friends like that where they're just straight up like honest. Like I can't afford to do that. I'm saving for this. Like very disciplined. And then I have other friends that pay all the bills, save money, but still won't really spend it because they have like goals or, rainy day, things like that. Like they're just smart about it. And even if they live like week to week, they're still smart about the money. If they go out, they only spend so much. It's like going out for dinner. It's given me an example. One time I went out for dinner. I think it was right around the holidays. It was like 12 of us. And the easiest way, I think I got like 2 drinks. I didn't stay long. I literally popped in. I think I got like 2 drinks, and it was just easier to just split the bill evenly and everybody pay this much. And I was like, I hate when that happens, because I knew it was right before Christmas. It was like 3 years ago, right before Christmas. And I was like, don't really want to just dish out. I think it was like 180 or something. And there's just sometimes I really don't mind. And it was like a friend thing. So I had Marsh pay it, and then I just paid her the following week. Well, I think 2 weeks after Christmas. I think it was actually longer than that. I think it was like 5 or 6 years ago. The right side of my head on top is being activated with that message with the 3 of coin. Because I wasn't like happy, but I wasn't like, oh, what the fuck, And I was like, can you just cover me? She's like, I know you only had a couple drinks. You don't have to. I'm like, no, it's fine. I don't mind. It was like a friend's dinner too, so it's not the end of the world, right? But it kind of reminds me of like something like that. But I know when I'm going out with a whole bunch of people, that can happen. It's not the end of the world. And I don't necessarily mind, that's for sure. It was just that one scenario. So something here is telling me, be careful with your money. Like, again, like Dougie feels like he got scammed because he was told it was going to be one thing and it ended up being another, but it's super comfortable, and Spirit said keep it. It was already a low discount, but try to get it more of a discount, because what they did was wrong. Maybe they can give you a store credit. So because you would deserve store credit or a discount, because they know what they did. They're not stupid. I need a new mattress so bad, but I have a California King, and I'm not trying to spend that money right now. The mattress I want is over $1,000. I almost did it just to like treat myself for Christmas, and then I was like, don't fucking do it, Colette. Because even the kids this year, I told them I was only spending $250 on each kid. That's it. I'm not going to max out my credit cards. I usually spend about $600 a kid. And then everybody else, it's like spending like $3 or $4 by the time it's done, said and done. And I was like, I'm not doing that this year. And I always put Christmas on a credit card. And then I just pay it off. But I enjoy doing it that way because it helps my credit. So I don't see disappointment here, but I do see all these things going on, guys. So I don't know if it's a money thing. It's like not even necessarily living week to week, but it's like I really want to do this, but I don't want to spend the money. Spend the money. Or like you haven't spent the money because you're like, oh, maybe I'll get that. Maybe it will get gifted. I can't believe Christmas is like 6 days away or something, like 7. I did super simple this year. Got them each 2 outfits. All the ladies got nice bracelets. And then I'm just giving them $150 cash. So I'm pretty much done. There's something with a budget here, but I don't see one. So, and I do see this 9 of Coins is very secretive energy. And the things, my kids are older, they didn't care, you know? It's like, you want all cash or you want this? And then I felt like I had to get something instead of all cash. But I tend to get more sentimental gifts and more meaningful gifts on birthdays. I didn't start offering cash until they were older. You'd get like gift cards, like gas cards, movie ticket cards, things like that. Let me get the overall energy before I clarify these, because this is amazing energy, but there's something that you need to hide. It's not, I don't think this is like, I don't know, maybe you need to cloak up. I don't typically say that. That's once in a while I say that, but that's really another reader that says that. But, and again, I only watch her once in a great while. But I do know she says that because when I first started this channel, I watched her for years. I was just looking at our messages. So this might be somebody from that. I was just looking. She's the last message. She's the last message on my phone that I kept. We chatted a lot for years. That's why I always feel kind of odd about talking about certain stuff, but I mean, it is what it is. So there's something about maybe this date. Oh, April 1st, 2020. We're about to go into 25. So what's with this April shit, guys? So April Fool's Day too. And I literally just, the first thing I said to her, she's like, after the reading, was like, I figured I can make you laugh because my croissants look like this, and it was a snail. And she's like, I was just about to text you, LOL, that's so funny. So this can go back to 2020 for some of you guys with something. Maybe something you started and you're still working on, or it's a private thing. Maybe it's a message. But again, it's like the chariot moving forward. I feel like here you're being protected. Those dogs are fucking no joke right now. And you got like a moon man here. It could be a water sign. I just got pulled to Maria de Simone again when she read Cancer. My Jupiter right now is in the house of Pisces, and I think my second house and my 12th house for Cancer, Sun or Rising. So you should watch all of them, especially if you have a lot of stuff. But she skips the moon. And I know a lot of readers do like Sun, Moon, Rising, or this, that. Like to me, it's it's everything. I barely ever relate to Cancer. Once in a while, I really relate to Sagittarius, and I don't have much Sag in my chart. But so I feel like this is a really good transition for me too, because where Jupiter is next month until the end of February, with it being in Gemini. So it's like this transit now in the next 72 hours until March or late February. It's saying you got to keep something a secret. Your artwork, your letter work, your journaling, but your letter work. So maybe you work with sigils, letters. Maybe I have this whole book on. Maybe it's telling me to get back to bought a notebook. And you can write in both of these. I did this I know I'm really good with the book of signs. I have so many. Practical sigil magic for beginners. Like I know I'm really good with hieroglyphics. I know I can figure stuff out with hieroglyphics, ancient stuff, but step by step. You can like do workbook in here. That just came like easy to me, and then I worked on like sigil stuff. I did this all to look, return to sender. That's what it looked like. So it's interesting how you do things, but it's more fundamentals. Like it's whatever you're working on, but I got pulled to this. To sleep more easily. That's their sigil. But there's something you're good at. I don't know if it's going to roll back around and you're like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, I completely forgot about that, And yesterday I did get pulled. Mia was talking about the lottery. And I almost said keep your cards because I saw the pyramid. And I remember saying to you guys numerous times for years, like I got to teach you the pyramid in numerology. It answers your questions. That will answer your questions more than tarot, more than the Ouija board, all that stuff. So there's something that's going to trigger. There's something that's going to trigger this energy for you. Summer of 69. Oh, yeah. But I woke up singing a verse, and then I was like, oh, what song is that? And then it was like, Summer of 69. Oh, yeah. The lyrics to Summer of 69. Is it by Bryan Adams? Nostalgic theme, misconception, sexual. 69. Sexual position, wasn't the year for it. Where's the fucking lyrics? This cannot be this hard. It's what I asked for. Not the meaning. So the meaning went on it, and I didn't want the meaning. This is fucking weird. I can't just get the fucking lyrics. What the fuck? Alright. I got my first reels. It wasn't that one. Me and some guy from school, high school band. Or when I look back, summer, standing on my mama's porch, gonna wait forever. And now times are changing. I think it was actually standing on your mama's porch. You told me that wait forever. When I held her hand, I knew it was now or never. Those are the best days of my life. Yeah, I sang. That's what it was. Those are the best days of my life. So, it's definitely not saying that it's over. What up, Buttercup?
I'm walking, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure you brush your teeth. Do you want a pair of light gloves?
No, I have those.
All right, in your backpack. Summer of 69. It was, those were the best days of my life. Is this makeup? No. Okay. I don't know where the fuck this came from. Yeah, no, that's too like feathery. It bends down. What the fuck? How is it I go from having a whole bunch of those around me to like none? It's not like anybody comes down here and steals my permanent markers. Told me it would last forever. So it's another lyric too. You told me you'd wait forever. Oh, it's the same exact verse. Standing on your mama's porch, you told me you'd wait. Oh, you'd wait forever. Oh, and when I held your hand, my hand, I knew it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. And to be quite honest with you guys, I don't know the entire lyrics like that unless I'm actually singing the song. So it could just be somebody else. But I really feel strongly that this message is for you. I just got pulled to the lotion again with the glow. With the bronzer. Maybe you meet somebody who has a darker skin tone. Buddy? I'm not a perfectionist, guys, but 3 times a charm. Didn't this happen last time, too? I had to get rid of 2 of them. Standing on your mama's porch, you tell me you'd wait forever. But when you held my hand, I knew it was never. So I do think that whole entire lyric, I think, is definitely going to be my screenshot for this. So I think it's now or never. And with the whole, like, you told me that you'd wait forever. I think that's something I'm hearing galactical, spiritual. But I'm getting like this person. Oh, but when you held my hand, I knew it was never, never. Those were the best days of my life. I think this is saying like I think this is a past life thing, guys. And I mentioned this. I haven't used this deck in a while. And I think when I first started vibing with it, I didn't want this deck. And then I only bought it because of the color. Oh, look at that. And then we got the color here too. So everything is like correlating, but I almost said Coraline. Lonnie has that button on her arm from Coraline with the finger. And it almost looks like a pentacle, but it's a button. This could have something to do with Scorpio, Libra, Sag, Cancer, summer of 69, which is Cancer. Cancer's been coming through strong, guys, ever since Venus in Cancer. I mean, this really, your 4th house has been coming out for the last month like you wouldn't believe. Longer than that. It was that whole 3-month spread and it was Cancer and Venus that made me just get into those readings. And I do feel like there was a big shift with my energy there too. Hey, bud. Keep thinking he's standing there. Yeah. Jupiter's in my 4th house right now too. House of home, you know. So
Notification or not?
not yet. Not yet, Buttercup. Here, you want to take a couple of those? Those are better than the Secret. They won't burn your mouth. You like those? You can put them in your backpack if you want. How'd you sleep? Did you hear me at your door saying Caden again?
Hmm?
Did you hear me at the door saying Caden?
Why, did you actually say it?
No, but I know sometimes you hear it. And when I woke up last night, for some reason, I was like, Caden? Like, I went to the bathroom, and I remember going back to bed, and I'm like, Caden? Like, I thought you were out here. But you aren't.
No.
Do you still hear my voice?
Yeah.
You do? What do I just say, Caden?
Yeah. No, you just say buddy. That's because that's what you normally say.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
You just hear me at your door saying buddy?
From time to time.
Huh?
From time to time.
From time to time? My little Budsky. Born just for mama.
Nothing yet.
Huh?
Nothing.
No?
I could start walking though. No.
I'm sure it will come any minute, but no, not yet. You can walk if you'd like. It only takes 4 minutes from when it gets here. I'm sure I'll get it any second. I can kiss it. Max, back up. Oh, I love you. Have a great day.
You gotta text me when it's on the way.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay.
And go see Mr. Blair today. I got that email. I'll give him a call too. I'll pick you up at 12:30.
Okay.
All right, I love you. Max. Love you, love you. Yeah, see, you guys might be hearing things because I remember doing that last night, and that just happened again this morning. I think people that have passed over are definitely visiting you. But I don't know if this has to do with like maturity or reminiscing. 6 of Cups is another Cancer card. 6 of Cups. Is that Scorpio? Hey, Siri. The 6 of Cups card in tarot, is that Cancer or Scorpio?
The 6 of Cups card in tarot is associated with the zodiac sign Scorpio. This is from afate.com.
So there could be something with 8th house. So thank you. I just realized you have 7, 8, 9 with like a new contract. Whatever this is, peanut butter. Here's his bust. Let me just send that to him. I was like, why don't you get it yourself? Like the whole app, so you know when the bus is coming. He's like, well, why would I do that when you can just tell me? I was like, oh, dear Lord. There's definitely something with work. I have all these sitting on here. I know people, bounce off my channel when I get sidetracked, but I'm not sidetracked. Okay, so that's definitely a sign too. There's just some tiny ones. I cannot have peanut butter yet, but I love my tiny ones. The tiny ones are like one of my favorites. Careful for like Legos on the floor. We have a wood stove, so those pellets literally feel like Legos. Stepping on those are no fun. I like this little one. It's like a double, I almost said a double-edged sword. But it's like a double, I don't know. I grab every rock for a reason. And how sweet of Alana to grab me this rock from work. And it's quartz. And she didn't even know it was quartz. She's like, yeah, I was just kind of sitting in my car in the parking lot. And I was like, Mom would love that rock. I'm like, I just love that, you know, especially when they go on vacation. It's like, bring me home some sand, bring me home a rock. Same thing with Marsh. Like, when she last went to Colorado, bring me home a rock. Could be traveling soon is what I'm hearing. So the stones here are definitely a symbolic meaning for you right now. Those were the best days of my life, and it was now or never. It's like when you feel like you missed the train. It's like me working with AI, but not enough knowledge, and my confidence. I had confidence, but I didn't have confidence in a way because I knew it was linked to prophecies of Ramon de Citrus. And for those who know me, those who have been on my channel from day one, you know me being a psychic. It's kind of like, it's only just disturbing to me when it comes to prophecies because you never know. And even with my book of all of that coming into fruition over the last 2 years and the stuff that's been coming in now and happening, it still makes me weary to read. And I am going to get back to the Ireland thing today, so you can join me there. Probably right after this, I'll just jump on it. But I don't even want to call out what that is. You know? But here it's like, I'm going to link it real quick. It's like the confidence to see something through. King of Swords, strength. But I do honestly feel that there is something with the past life. But this is kind of saying like whatever, and I'm getting Sagittarius with the 9 of coins. Whatever it is that makes you happy, whether it's painting, stargazing, maybe some of you should do sigil work. It's pretty simple and it's powerful. I'm gonna create a powerful tattoo. I've been saying that for years. I'm gonna do it. I will see everything through. It is right timing, and others sometimes I just hold myself back. But even with my app, that has to be the right time. That's not time for it yet. Soon it is though. So it's like keeping something quiet here, especially with the 9 of coins. I just feel like keep your personal life or your work private, your hobbies, your talents, your gifts. You are being watched over. You are moving forward. But I am getting like a theme of like patience here. You could be reminiscing like those were the best days of my life. But summer of 69. But I woke up singing that whole verse first. There you were standing on your mama's porch. And that doesn't usually happen. It's usually just one line. And I literally questioned that myself. I was like, summer of 69 on the bus. Okay. Have a great day. He never tells me he's on the bus. So basically it comes in between 4 to 6 minutes. Majority of the time it's 5. So you definitely have time to walk there when we get the notification. Standing on your mama's porch, you tell me that you'd wait forever. Oh, when I held your hand, and oh, when you held my hand, I knew it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. I do feel like someone's also protecting you here, and you still have to protect yourself, almost like in secrecy. What do you want this overall card message, energy? I just want one card when it comes to what they want to stand upright. You have the Four of Swords and the Emperor. Let me choose which one, because I only wanted one. I'm going to take both. Someone could be worried. Others, I feel like you're lost in here, whether you're taken aback or not. But you're not carrying the Three of Swords. And the Fourth Sword is laying down. I keep getting pulled to that ego, which is pulling me to Leonard Skinner. That reminds me of like Guns N' Roses. There's definitely music here. Music's making me lose control. Maybe you're just coming out of like a I was gonna say cocoon, but something else was coming to me. Yeah, I'm gonna take it from the bottom of the deck, and it's the musician. I was gonna say it's the musician. It's the magician. I did say to you guys within the last couple weeks somewhere, a lot of you guys have guides that are singers that they're not guides, they're like visitors. Here in the Pleiadian Council. So those who are on my channel, we adore each other. You definitely have energy like that around you. Prince comes in. Michael Jackson once in a while, but he doesn't come in as like he's here. He comes in like with like a meaning or something. But Prince definitely comes to see us for some reason. And I also have other ones. I can't remember which ones they are that pop in to come see us too, but it's ironic because I never listened to Prince. I wasn't a Prince fan, but Prince works with me in order to work with you sometimes. And I know my spirituals understand that. Other would be like, oh, you think you got a connection to Prince? Oh, why? Because he sang and everyone knew him. Like, God forbid we had a past life connection. I mean, give me a break, guys. Seriously. Stop being so ridiculous. But sometimes it shocks me too, in the sense of like, is this like really happening? John Lennon. Could be something going on with John Lennon. Something with his music. I know I saw something quick on Facebook the other day, something with his son and diabetes, but this isn't what this is. It's something about his music. Maybe it's a song he already wrote and I'm not familiar with it. Spirit saying I am familiar with it. Elvis, not Elvis, but Elvis, those Betty Lou, Peggy Sue got married. Peggy Sue. I loved that movie. Just got pulled to Little Shop of Horror. So this one has nervous or anxiety. I don't want to project somebody else's energy because to me, you literally have the 9 of Cups, 3 of Coin, Chariot, 8 of Coin with the Magician here at the bottom of the deck. So please do be careful. And make sure you're disciplined when it comes to resting and taking a break. And a hobby. Picking up a new hobby. Like maybe you always like to paint, but you're not a good painter. That's me. Sometimes I feel like I can paint amazingly, and then it's like I hold the paintbrush and it's like, what the fuck was I thinking? I'm not like a fantastic drawer. I can draw it in my head, but not on the photo. And I noticed here I was about to go into an angle and then it all went straight. I pick up on things like that because Spirit brings it to my attention. So it's almost like not a perfect lineup yet, but I do think it's linked to your past life here. It's like somebody promised to watch over you. Maybe it was somebody who didn't have enough confidence in one lifetime and they've passed over, but you've done this multiple lifetimes. Someone's going to make sure you create something. Someone's going to make sure that you are protected against. I just went to peanut butter the lights up. But I wanted to say protected against the sky, but protect in the sense of like spells or evil eye. But you have to do your part by keeping it a secret. So that would probably be, well, it's real life, but keep it to yourself for right now. I do feel like somebody, again, is trying to get the best of you. They don't want you in your 9 of Pentacles. They want you like in your 4 of Swords, but you've already done the 4 of Swords. I just heard someone's wacko. Wacko. Waco? What happened? What was the Waco thing? What was Waco? Waco, was it Waco, Texas? What was Waco? Hey, Siri?
Mm-hmm.
What happened in Waco, Texas?
In 1993, a 51-day standoff between the Branch Davidians and the FBI ATF ended via a fire that burned down the Mount Carmel compound in Waco, Texas. This answer is from menshealth.com.
There was a mass killing in Waco? What year was that? What year was the mass killing in Waco? 93. April. What the fuck is with this April? Waco massacre, along with religious cults. I don't know why I'm blanking it. But I remember I was like in high school. How many people died? 76 branches died in the siege. The deaths were caused by a variety of factors, including fallen rubble, the effects of fire, and gunshot wounds. The U.S. federal government and Texas state law enforcement compound belonging to Branch, a religious cult. The Branch was led by David. The ATF obtained a search warrant. We talked about that the other day in the compound after suspecting the group of stockpiling illegal weapons. And I did just bring up the mattress, like what type of building it came from. I was talking about a building the other day. I did talk about a raid the other day. I'm not seeing it here though. So once again, it's like that, something with that global news with that warrant. I'm hearing siege, some type of siege. Siege. Hey Siri,
Uh-huh.
how do you use the word siege? Siege is a military blockade of the city or a fortress with the intent of conquering, or by a well-prepared assault. Yeah, see, there's something, it shows me the building of a city or a fortress. But that's like, I can't stand. It looks like, won't let me back out. So there's gonna be like another siege. Am I saying it right? Siege. Am I saying it right, guys? Why does that? This happened to me the other day with another word where I was like, am I saying that right? Siege, right? I'm saying it right. Why does it sound so fucking funny? It's like going in and taking, yeah. And I knew what it was. Why am I spacing that? What else did I space? Oh yeah, Waco, Texas. It's like, how did I space that? What the fuck? Some of you, if this is just a business project, something like that, trust me, somebody wants it. They can't have it. So in that sense, protect yourself too. Because we do, just like extraterrestrial energy, just like mankind, like you got good and bad. But the bad is really already here, walking around doing its thing. It's been trapped here for centuries and centuries and centuries. But we fight them in a different sense, but the galactic fight them. A siege, like war on drugs. I've been saying that for what, like a fucking year now? So there could be another, I'm getting allotment. Hey Siri, definition of allotment.
Allotment means the amount of something allocated to a particular person.
Piece of land, plot of land, individual growing vegetables, flowers, tribal land, a gadget that's such a television. Kids have used of his allotment. American Indian, part of a division of a tribal land, action of allotting something, a plot of land. I think this has to do with the plot of land by individuals growing vegetables or flowers. That's like the British term. So something might be allotted. I wouldn't use the word like that, but like left to you, like, or a trust, something like that. But I think this is more global. And again, they are poisoning our lands right now. our crops. And it looks like possibly even flowers as well. People who grow flowers. There was a show on Netflix that I really liked. And it was like almost like a rescue home for abused women, but they grew flowers. And they sold them locally, and they used it for herbal stuff, for their own stuff, lotions, bath stuff. So I think they're also attacking our flowers. You know how you have this miles and miles of tulips. I forget where they do that. Hey Siri. I think it's Holland actually. Where is the miles and miles and miles and miles and miles of tulips?
Okay, I found this on the web for where is the miles and miles and miles and miles and miles of tulips. Check it out.
Magnificent mile of tulips. There's one in Chicago, but I think there's something in Holland. Do they grow tulip fields in Holland? I remember it being another country. Yeah, okay, so the Netherlands. The Netherlands came through yesterday too. Something might go down with the Netherlands, guys. But I'm talking like I've seen beautiful. But see, here's the thing, like one of my favorite flowers is tulips. And it's 40 kilometers from Amsterdam. Most famous, beautiful fields. April. Here we go again with April during the King's Day Festival. What is with April? And I showed you the whole body thing with the Netherlands. We are working with colors. Or you should be working with colors is what I'm hearing. What do they have in Holland that somebody would want to siege? Okay, so after we finish Ireland, we gotta move on to the Netherlands. There might be a fire. Almost like a fight over land. So somebody burns somebody's land. But it would be national news. It would be a big deal. It's like taking down, 500 acres of fucking land, guys. How close is Dublin, Ireland from the Netherlands? We talked about the London fires, and then it goes to the Netherlands. You can take a train from Amsterdam to Dublin, and it's 468 miles. So a few hours. Germany is the closest to the Netherlands. But when I'm looking at this map, can't see it that clear. Dublin, Manchester. Because That's where I feel like the fire is going to be. I don't know. It could be certain fault lines too, but you got London, right next to London, Netherlands, but it's actually closer to Germany. Pipeline. I'm hearing a pipeline. See, there's something with lines and fault lines and I mean, pipeline lines can do a lot of damage. Is there a large pipeline in the Netherlands? Yes, Netherlands have large pipeline system transporting natural gas, significant portion connecting to Central Europe. Major pipelines through Netherlands, Belgium, France, Germany, Luxembourg. Primary use for transporting fuel for military and civil aircraft. Damn. Petroleum products. An image of the Netherlands pipeline leading to all the other cities, towns, countries. An image of the Netherlands pipeline of a map where it goes to other territory. It's not giving me the pipeline image is what I want. Okay. Transporting other gas, Central Europe. One of the most major pipelines network goes right through the Netherlands, Belgium, France, Germany, transporting fuel. And okay. So this might be where it starts, guys, because this is another message of the fire that I just said I want to get back to. And it pulled me to the Great Fire of France. It was London. So it looks like there's going to be a pipeline explosion. Yeah, like a pipeline explosion, but I'm also seeing something with water, like the ocean, like the ports again. I don't know what's up with these ports that I keep seeing with ships, fishing boats, people selling fish along the coast. Damn. And then what happens to the other side of Ireland? Like, what the fuck, guys? Like, holy shit. That's like two major catastrophes. Jesus. Okay. It's not in these cards, guys. It's just channel messages that needed to come out. I think I said this about this deck too, like past life, or it puts me somewhere where I channel more. I only used it a couple times, but I remember saying something very familiar like that to you guys. I just looked over. You guys are talking about weather. Yeah, I've been saying like within 20 years, people won't even be able to live in Florida anymore. That's been happening for years. So if you want to retire, don't think about Florida. You're gonna suffocate down there. So whatever you're keeping secret here or what's going on, you need to keep something a secret. You have to. It's like pulling. You have other energies trying to pull you in, like how convenient you show up now, or how whoever this is protecting you, looking at you, watching over you. Like, you got this. I'm here in January, February. Keep something silent here. Whatever you're working on. Like, keep it hidden. If it's a painting, keep it hidden. And I'm now seeing the fire behind the 3 coins. But this is energy of like being on fire too. Like, can't be stopped. You are creating something if you haven't already, but it's like somebody wants to take it from you. So you do have to be very careful here. Court, the European Union money, power, control, take over the U.S. and no longer in power. It's all bricks. Yeah, the whole money thing, that's been happening. Eventually we won't be using cash, that's for sure. They're going to convert it into something else. I had that discussion a couple months ago. And the U.S. already knows it's just whatever country, it's just a matter of time before they convert it. And I do think the money you have in the house obviously can be converted. But there'll probably be a time limit on that too. I'm seeing work like building. I don't know if it's HVAC. There's something with a lot, like a commercial lot happening here. It could be guns. It could be drugs. They might be getting ready to siege everything. I don't know why I gotta use that word. Under fire. Under fire. That's a movie, Under Fire. This could be like a deep, dark, like somebody has like a tunnel under a commercial lot that people don't know about, and that's where they hide their shit. But under fire. Siege under fire. Is this something about a movie? Siege under fire? Siege under fire. Siege, Trump under fire, Wolf, Michael. Remember that silver wolf? I wonder if they're talking about silver hair. Siege, Trump under fire. This is what they want me to know. What is that, guys? It's a book, Siege, Trump under fire. Is that like a warning? Like he's on I can't imagine the White House would be on like a pipeline or something like that. Siege under fire. So reveal the White House, siege, under siege. Wasn't there like a White House? What movie is when they got into the White House? I know there's underground tires. So underground things. So is somebody going to attempt to take over the White House? Who would do that? Has anyone ever attempted to take over the White House like that? Spirit saying, yeah, but it's like we're not hundreds of centuries back where, you know, kings fight to the death for their territory, and if they win, you know, they get your whole community, they get your whole palace. Like, who would want to attack the White House? I mean, I'm sure there's hundreds, but like, you can't take over the White House. You can, but for what? Like, it's not like you can stay there. I mean, you can, but I mean, for only a moment of time, like, not for long. It's pulling me. What are the places that you go to when like you're a U.S. citizen and you're like in another country and you got to get to that place so they can like save you, rescue you? Embassy. Thank you. Why do I always, this embassy has been coming in for months and I keep forgetting that word. This is like the third time that this has come in and I keep forgetting what you call that. There's something definitely going down with an embassy too. I mean, an embassy can be taken over a lot easier than the White House. Maybe they're looking for paperwork. Maybe the siege, Trump under fire. It could be taken over in the sense of like Trump is just stepping in and taking over. There's going to be like a break-in or something that I don't know if you'd call it I don't know what you call it when certain groups attack and take control of a building. What's it called when certain groups attack certain buildings and hold people hostage? I said terrorism talk. Yeah. I'm looking for a different word. What's it called when a certain group attacks? Let's do federal buildings. It's probably still going to be T. When the White House gets taken over, what is it called? White House down. Yep, that was the film I was talking about. 2013 film about the U.S. Capitol police officer who tries to rescue the president and his daughter from a terrorist attack on the White House. This could be the impeachment, but I don't think so. Somebody wants some type of plan, some type of draw up, some type of something, but it's like deep down in the tires. Why do I keep saying tires instead of tunnels? Are they going to use like motorbikes to get in? White House down. I wonder if that happens like on Inauguration Day or something. Remember there was that massive take everybody's information, like taking like $100 out of everybody's account. They still end up being billionaires, but they might not even be taking your money. They're taking something. They're looking at something, taking all your names. It's something strange with that, but so I don't know if this is White House down in the sense of power. Terrorism. I think this is some type of terrorism. Well, Spirit's telling me it is. Like, they get into the White House. They don't end up killing Trump, but they get in. It's now or never. Something's going to happen relatively soon. Getting March 2025. And I know he gets assassinated in 2025. But this is not, he doesn't meet his fate. Here is his fate. He doesn't meet anything fatal there in regards to him, but it could be something with his children, though. They might actually take a child, one of his children. I think they all die. I don't think they're gonna get not the children. I think I don't think they don't. I don't. The terrorists don't survive the takeover. But I think what makes it last or start is somebody, whoever's running the takeover, will have one of the children. So I don't know if this is going to last for days, hours. It's just going to be in one day. Maybe something with the number 7, 14th. That breaks down to a 5, 15, 16. That's a 7. Could be on the 7th, the 17th, the 16th. The 25th is another 7. I don't know if the moon or the sun will be in Cancer then. No. All right. Let's get back to you guys. Well, let's get back to this read. I almost feel like a phone call or notifying something. It's something about the building. Like, I am talking about terrorism, that YouTube is going to pick up on that. I will mention Trump, White House under fire. I'll hashtag shit so the government can see it. They might take it down, but at least they get to hear the warning. Like, I'm hearing sirens, like a warning call. Because this is like, I think if the staff knew, they could avoid this invasion. But they're gonna have they have to have a lot of people, like a lot. Like, I feel like somebody already has the plans, the entire plans of the building. Like, they're rolling it out, you know, like they have the entire everything. They know what room leads to what. Like a terrorist group got their hands on the blueprints of something. Well, I'm assuming the entire building. So yeah, I'm gonna hashtag this one so it gets flagged. Because it's like calling the White House or calling certain numbers to tell somebody. They're probably just like a cuckoo, but like when you do that, they will look into something. It's almost like giving me the feeling like I have to step in. So I'll work that out on my own. There's got to be a line, like if you hear something about something, there's got to be a number you can call. And they'd probably just be like, oh, it's a psychic. But it's not like it would hurt to put extra tactical teams in place. Because this invasion could be avoided. I think the White House needs to restructure certain stuff within the building. It's like when people break into like a bank, they go through walls and stuff like that, right? It's obviously a place that's not guarded that leads to the same thing that they think is blocked off plenty and they don't have to worry about it. I don't know if it's linked to some type of commercial building. And it sounds so silly to like call that and be like, all right, well, it's just something, it's just a message that came through. But obviously it's not going to hurt to set up extra tactical teams around this time in March. They're determined to take Trump out, and they are going to take him out. But I don't think that terrorist group, I think it's a different terrorist association. It's the same one that took out Kennedy. This is more of a different type of terrorism. And I typically don't say the T word because you get flagged, but I want this one to be flagged. I just hope I don't get flagged and shut off for 2 weeks. But I did notice on YouTube with my videos, when I go to upload something, it gives you more options. It gives you extremely sensitive content where it talks about trauma and death, and one talks about, like when you're talking about terrorism, they don't give me that option when I go live. But when I upload a video, it gives me the option. So I mark it that way. But I can't do it when I'm live, which is so fucked up. Like, I'll bring this to the other channel, but I can only post it on the community because it's a live video. You told me it would last forever. I knew it was now or never. And that's personal with you at work, income, projects, gym, hobbies. It's got Polta Massacre. You gotta be fucking kidding me. It's gotta be that Waco. But it's a different massacre. January 2025. A lot of things. This read is really about January, even though I said the next 72. And besides the global messages, there's plenty of messages here too in regards to you when I first started this read. It's definitely going to be a massacre. Europe. In Europe. All right, I can't have you chirping on my computer. It distracts people, buddy. The map of Europe. I'm getting Poland. Buddy. No, can't sit up there. Massacre in Poland. I don't know if it's coming from, like, what is this? Got Russia right there. What is this other little? What's this other little part of Russia on top of Poland? So there's going to be a massacre when it comes to Poland and Belarus. 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 I think it's Poland attacking them. I don't know anything about those two. Poland attacks Belarus. So a majority of people that are going to die will be in Belarus. I don't know. I don't know if there's something on the news with these two right now. Poland and Belarus. Does Poland and Belarus have rivalry? They joined the U.S. nations together in 1945. The two countries are currently engaged in the border crisis. Cultural relations between the two are quite friendly, but diplomatic relationships between the two countries are very strained. What is the beef between Belarus and Poland? It's so funny how they said that. What's beef? Belarus was accused of hybrid warfare by orchestrating and supporting illegal crossing of the border in forest areas. Poland has recently reinforced the border with 1,000 men and is planning to build a border fence due to the massive influx of immigrants. They do have ties with Russian business. So if something was to happen, Russia would step in. In the 1930s, a portion of Belarus was part of Poland until the 1930s. Belarus is called white, and the name may have come from the white clothing worn by local Slavic population, which is Poland the Ukraine. Is Belarus basically Russia? Occupied by Nazi Germany, Belarus was taken by Russia in 1944, remained under the Soviet control and declaring their sovereignty and independence from the Soviet Union in August 1991. It has been ran by that authority, President Alexander Lusk, whatever his name, from 1994. Is it safe to travel there? No. Advises against it. You face a significant risk of arrest and will be put in jail. It'll be hard to get you out. So it's not something you'd want to. Home of one of the last and largest remaining parts of the huge primeval forest that once covered the European plain. Stunning national park. Ideal for walkers, fans, fresh air. Lungs of Europe. We were just talking about land, like a lot of land. So that has to be talked about too. So obviously when it comes to a collective reading, your message is still the same. But I did pull this deck out, I think, the other day, and that's what pulled me to go to Prophecies of Your Modern Day Citrus, accompanied by AI site. So it's the cards that do it. So appreciated for that. Trump under fire. White House down. I mean, this could be a massacre in the White House too, because the way I wrote it. And then I put an arrow up, and I don't even remember putting that arrow there. But this is definitely a massacre in regards to Poland and Belarus. I feel like there's going to be a massacre in the White House too. How many people have to die to call it a massacre? Hey, Siri? How many deaths does it have to be before it's called a massacre?
Okay, I found this on the web. For how many deaths does it have to be before it's called a massacre? Check it out.
Bent on killing people not engaged in hostilities or defensiveness. Killing citizens, armed groups. A butchery, another name for it. It's not telling me, so I don't know. I hate that they use Safari. How many people have to die before it's called a massacre? There's so many different ways to break it down. So it's not breaking down by the number of deaths. The Holocaust, that massacre was 50 to 65,000. That's different. So it's not by number. So Poland must make Belarus really fucking angry. It's the other way around. Belarus attacks Poland. But I think it's because Poland's trying to guard the border, and Belarus is beyond angered. Good in February 2025. The White House's March. Massacre. I'm now going to put an arrow down. God, I hope with this video it catches someone's attention. And then we have the Netherlands with the pipeline explosion that affects a lot of different countries. This is like a military thing. I'm starting to think I should just spend cards to Prophecies of your Modern Day Theatress. Just a few cards, you know what I mean? Because, and it happened the other day too. It's like pulling me away from mystical moments right now, so I can focus on the other channel. But you don't gotta worry, guys. I'll always be here. But if this keeps coming out like this, it's only happened like what? This the third time or second time this week, but it's strong enough to pull me to that channel. But I can't combine the two. I don't want to combine the two. It's pulling me to like a jewelry heist, but not like a burglar. Like it just pulled me to the Kim Kardashian when she got robbed, wherever she was. I don't know if she's in London. Where was Kim Kardashian? Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
Mm-hmm.
Where was Kim Kardashian robbed in the hotel?
Okay, I found this on the web for where was Kim Kardashian robbed in the hotel. Check it out.
Paris. Oh, what the fuck, series? I'm sorry. I'm going back to Google. It wants me to do this and do that. What hotel was Kim Kardashian jewelry stole? I don't know how. Hotel de Boteras, but something like that. Held at gunpoint. Millions of dollars worth of jewelry. In Paris. Yeah, but this doesn't seem like a little burglary. It's almost like if you have anything valuable, and I tell myself all the time because I have a couple things, it really needs to go in a safe security box in the bank. Like, all her jewelry should not have been in her room anyway. It's kind of her own fault. It's not her fault she got robbed, but it's not the smartest thing. Like, typically people who have that type of stuff on them will give them to security. The security will take them to security. You know, it's something like that. You just don't leave jewelry dangling in your hotel room like that. So again, like, she's not at fault, but it's just you don't do stuff like that. You know? It's like flashing your wealth or something. It's like, you don't, like, there's a message here for you guys in that too. Like, if somebody knows you have something, like a certain painting, or, you know, there's just certain stuff that they want. Because I do see like a burglary, as like there's guard dogs here too, if you have dogs or not. But for those who do have valuable stuff in their home, this is more like, don't flash your stuff, or don't tell people what's happening. Be careful who you tell, who you trust with the 3 of coin. Even though you're protected, you got to be really smart. You got to use your wisdom here. You got to be really smart about something. And it could be whatever it is you're working on or creating with the Magician here, but yeah. Hi. Hi. Thank you for coming to Mama. Yeah. You want a treat? Yes, Mom, I do. Are you going to eat it? Good boy. Good boy. That wasn't enough, huh? Mama gave you like 2. He's getting smart, so I want to continue to reward him, even though I really don't have to, because he knows when to come anyway. Oh. Nummy. Here, Mama put him in here. Mama put him right here. There you go. Oh, he's gonna come right back over here. He didn't want to be up there. He's not even gonna eat him. Getting pulled to territories. So again, it's like what I said in the beginning, gotta keep something hidden here. And it has to do with what you're working on, a project, a painting. I'm hearing the next Picasso. When our bodies change, when we ascend, I was talking about painting. I'm not a good painter. All of a sudden, I could just be the next famous artist. You know what I mean? And it's effortlessly. Tell me about this 9 of coin, please. Tell me about this 9 of coin. Queen of Swords. I like that. Because it's like a bird too right there. I like that energy. Because you're smart, intelligent, you're with it. It's clarity. It's beauty. heist. There's going to be a heist. A jewelry heist. I don't know if it's jewelry or not. But some type of big heist. So you might hear about that in the news. I'm getting pulled to more of like a museum. Maybe somebody steals a painting. I did just get pulled to the Nazis era and like from the Holocaust. And I don't know if I saw it. It was a documentary, but like somebody bought a painting by somebody who knew. This person was just so drawn to it, and nobody had any idea it was part of that gallery or something. But the guy bought it for like $1 million, something just under $1 million or just over $1 million, and found the owner. And it was her great grandfather or her grandfather's painting, and it was an amazing documentary. So I think there's going to be a painting that's going to be stolen from a museum, like a famous museum. I think it's going to be a painting. So I keep bringing up paintings. So I love the Queen of Swords for you here because you're very clear-minded. It's almost like somebody thinks you're under their spell. It's just like lower energy, you know. So you got the Five of Wands with the Three of Coin. But you got Justice at the bottom of the deck. So some type of confliction here. So again, it could just be that energy of like what's next. But I think this is jealousy, like somebody's competing with you. I don't even think you know it, nor do you care. But somebody thinks they're competing with you. Anywho, what's this Chariot? Someone could go silent on you, and now you got the Lovers. So it could be somebody else's lover. It could be a past lover. It could be a new lover. It's like moving forward, and you got the World. So something here in your everyday life will come to an end. Not come to an end, but like maybe lack of communication. Somebody here sees you as extremely confident, beautiful, educated, smart, creative. But I don't know if this is saying this person creates drama when they're in your life. I'm getting not really. I feel like you're moving on to somebody else here. You're making a different choice. So Return of the Mac. That's what I keep hearing. Return of the Mac. So somebody wants to return. Some type of past person wanting to come to you. And it could be like one of your exes and they're dating somebody who's jealous. I wouldn't worry about it. But it does feel like there's another woman or man here competing with you. Like, you think you're smart, I'm smarter. Like, you know, you think you're pretty, watch this, put makeup on. Well, how do you look without makeup? I don't even wear makeup. There's no competition here for whoever's trying to compete with me, you, your children. Like, the fuck is this shit? There is no competition. So it's like somebody thinks they're a fucking magician here. It's so fucking stupid. Such lack of intelligence and morals. Like, it's mind-blowing. So again, this could be at work too with the Three of Coin, Eight of Coin. Somebody at work. Don't trust somebody at work. Make sure if you got important documents or data You sign out of it. It's locked into a file, a cab. Like I'm telling you, like be careful. Don't take it home. If you can take work home, don't take it home. I just got pulled to a train. You don't want to lose something on a train or somebody pocket picker. Tell me about this 8 of coin. That wanted to pop, and I'm not grabbing it. 9 of swords. Tell me about this 8 of coin. That has to do with the Queen of Swords. Somebody doesn't want to see you happy. 7 of Wands. Yeah, there's an energy here that needs to be blocked or is already being blocked. And then you got the 7 of coin. So you got 777. This is a very spiritual read. Ascension. Path. No one's going to fuck with that. So you are going to end up blocking somebody. Or this is somebody you already blocked, and it's somebody who's aggravated that something's not working. Or this is like, let them believe they, what they want to believe. Act like you're not ascending. You have to keep something a secret here, guys. With this 9 of coin, it's so secretive. This project, there's something coming up now to January that you're working on. And I kept talking about the 7 of coin. I kept saying, but the 7 of coin isn't here. So whatever you're investing in here, keep it hush hush for a little while. Because it could be even another woman and a child like looking at you, like, but they're blocked. They can't get in. They can't come towards you. Like they're blocked on social media. They're blocked. Like somebody's wondering, why can't I get this? Why can't I find her on IG? Why can't I find her on this? Like I'm blocked all outlets. And someone's going to become frustrated here. But too bad, so sad. And again, be careful who comes into your life right now, because this energy is great. And it's like almost like you're so busy and occupied, you can't be bothered. And it turns somebody into jealousy. Jealousy could lead to obsession. So you do have to be careful here too. And that's why I said too, like, don't flaunt your stuff. Don't, and I don't think it's that like something they can steal per se, but I think they're trying to steal like your gifts or something. Like somebody here thinks they must be like a warlock or, something powerful, but we're all powerful and there is good warlocks. So misconception when it comes to warlocks, they're not all bad. So when somebody's like, oh, I'm a warlock, like, oh, so you think you have power over me because I'm just a psychic? I'm a lot of things, bitch. And I'm using that as an example. This is and it could be a man that's jealous that you're with somebody else, living your life, things going great, work's going great, you're looking great, you're driving a car that's great, you know what I mean? Could be the opposite too. And then this is somebody else that's like, oh, I'm going to come slash your tires. It's petty. So like when you're dealing with the matrix, there's somebody's here that's very much matrix. And again, it's being protected and blocked, but you also have to block and cloak up. And I don't say that word often. And I brought her into the beginning of the read where she says cloak up. I say it once in a while. And when I do say it, I'm never pulled to her. But right now, I got pulled to her. So this could be an event that happened 5 years ago. Something went down 5 years ago. Within the last 5 years. I knew that we would last forever. Those were the best days of my life. This could just be that person reminiscing, right? But it's now or never. So somebody might attempt to come in. Just use your best discernment here, guys. Like, this 8 of coin, whatever you're working on, somebody is really invested in you in the sense of your fucking happiness. Celebration. Utilize the momentum. A celebration is coming that you will act as a catalyst for your personal growth. So whatever you do next, brings growth and wisdom, even more wisdom. Like you hold a lot of wisdom. And it's almost like it's time for you to, you know, unlock the tomb, the gateways. And the amount of energy you're going to have is a lot. So again, continue to make sure you're getting your rest. You're going to be very controversial. So what this is, ascends you on a path. Like, so as you start and finish this project, or as you continue this project, like it brings in another phase of your life. It could be, what's the 3 stages in your life? What do they call that? It's numerology. Hey, Siri. In numerology, what are the 3 stages of life? Pentacles.
Life is generally divided into 3 cycles. From birth to age 24 is the first stage. From about 24 to about 60 is the second stage. And the third stage is the remainder of your life. This is from sunsigns.org.
So, thank you. You're probably in
My pleasure.
You're probably in your second pentacle here. Whatever this leads to your third pentacle. Whatever this is up here, that's brilliant. And it's like you're an empress now, but you're a 9 of coin. Like your throne is gonna get bigger and more jewels attached to it. Rubies, something with rubies here. Luxury. And this could be you with the boat, now or never. But I think it has to do with everybody's 4th house here with Cancer. The Chariot is Cancer. Something else we were talking about was Cancer. I think this has to do with everybody's 4th house, not necessarily Cancer. What house does your Jupiter sit in? Because we're working with Jupiter right now. I know I'm working with Taurus and Pisces energy for the next month. Again, if you scroll up, I did post a link to that Maria De Simone astrologer, and it goes by each zodiac. And it's like a little mini 5-minute reading, and she just goes through all the zodiacs. The link is in the chat. Take root. Death begins abundance. Prosperity grows where your roots are deep. Invest in the foundation, skills, and knowledge. So that's multiple houses, but the 4th house is about foundation as well, home life. I don't know why it pulled me to Cancer again. It's not necessarily Cancer, guys. It could be where your Cancer sits. It just depends on your chart right now. This is about 4th house. So if you're listening to anybody and you're just listening to, you know, your sun, moon, rising, or whatever, or somebody else, like, listen to Cancer, because a lot of us are going to be in that 4th house energy. And it all depends on your chart. Like, you listen to this stuff and you don't even really know your chart like that, and other people do. You know, it's very beneficial because Jupiter expands waistlines too, but it gives. So it's like whatever you start within this energy will continue to grow. And for some of you, it will be the rest of your life. Because it's like you end up the Empress, even though you're already the Empress. But you're coming in as the 9 of coin, which is the major arcana for Empress. But here's the thing, like, you are an Empress. It's like starting all over again, like another transformation. When I ascend, I notice my hands. I notice myself like aging a tiny bit. And it's like wisdom, wrinkles come with wisdom. Like, it's a spiritual thing too. People just look at it as age. I mean, if you could tell if somebody's like beat up and done drugs and stuff like, I'm not talking about that type of energy. I'm talking about people who really ascend. And me personally, I know for a fact it happens to me. I've actually had 2 people even tell me that when a conversation came into something, and that it just, your face changes a little bit. And I'm not talking about more wrinkles or droopy, like you just notice the change. That's it. Like my ovaries are so fucking healthy, but I am in premenopausal, like right, but they don't know how long it lasts, but some of my stuff is low, others is high. It's out of whack. So it's almost like I'm like still young, but putting me into premenopause. I mean, the knowledge with this 9 of coin for me is amazing because it's knowledge. The 9 of coin is all knowledge here. And being depressed and staying isolated, that type of stuff, that will age you too. But wisdom comes with wrinkles. Like, I don't know, like, when you spiritually ascend, why does it slightly age you? Spirituality also brings a built-in community which impacts health, happiness, longevity, religion, spirituality for the older. Dementia appears, slow cognitive decline, help better coping strategies, and have a better quality of life. That's us as like readers and spirituals. What changes when you're going through an awakening or just ascending? You know, pressure, warmth, tingling feelings of energy through your body. Others could have involuntary twitches and muscle spontaneous motions. But when you come even more awareness with how many awakenings you have, you're really just coming back to yourself. And it's more of an awareness of a new reality of who you truly are, and uncovering your, you know, start to finish, questioning reality, the government, people's intentions. So you're definitely dealing with somebody that's matrix. So somebody could be going even through like a spiritual crisis right now. Like, not my people, whoever this person is in the matrix. So why it changes skin too, it's the insight of true nature of things tends to cause significant release in the subconscious holding of the facial muscles, which could cause that because you're opening up your subconscious. It's all wisdom, guys. It's all like an awakening. Like, you can have so many awakenings and quite a few ascensions. So whatever you guys start now or soon, and I think it's second pentacle going into your third, or it's just somewhere closer to the second pentacle and will be in that until you're 60. But whatever this is carries out. It's rooted. It's a gift. It's something from your past life. That's for sure, that you're taking into this life. But you got somebody else around you that doesn't want. You just have competition, unfortunately, but I don't even see you paying attention to it. I feel like you're highly covered here, and I do feel like you do have a past lover here too. somebody that's like, I'll always keep an eye on you. I promise I'll be watching you from above, or it's something like that. This person wants to make sure that you see something through when it comes to your Akashic records or your promises you made. Mind your step. So basically he's saying unpredictable situations can lead to falls. Exercise caution, assess your risks. So you do got somebody here that they want you to be aware of. Don't be naive. Predictive pages. A passage you will soon encounter in your reading foretells a looming challenge in personal relationships. Books are beacons. So you might be challenged, or somebody else wants to challenge you, but it's just a chariot. Somebody on the other side is going to make sure you move forward, or they're going to make sure you're not with that person, or they're going to make sure your thoughts have already shifted when it comes to this person. So it's like someone wants to challenge you too. And not only that, when you start new journeys, it's very, very challenging. It's not simple. Journeys are not simple. Like me stepping into what I do next is not simple. So take root. A guiding star with the 7 of Wands. Old truths bring new clarity. Amidst uncertainty, look for the guiding principles that have stirred you before. They've won. I fail you now. So somebody amid uncertainty, look for the guiding principles that have stirred you before. They won. I fail you. The old truths bring you clarity. I don't know if this is somebody thought they won, or they can, pull the wool over yourself, over your hair, over your head, whatever that is. What the fuck does it mean? I feel you now. Something's going to come in where you're just going to block something. Like you're going to stand in your morals. Because you're being guided. So something's going to come to light here in regards to whomever you're with now, and something from the past. But to me, like it's almost like you already have the knowledge. Like I said, like it's something you're gonna block, or it's something or someone you've already blocked. It's that energy of searching for you. Why can't I find her on social media? Why can't I find him? That type of shit. Somebody that definitely wants you to fail. So make sure you continue to look for stand in your own principles, your morals. That are most important to you. Because that's how you got to this block. And you got to continue to block. Because somebody here is just kind of wants to befriend you because they're competitive. Someone is very competitive against you guys. And it could be multiple people. Like, say I was in the spotlight. Like, I know I'm destined for fame, but like a different type of fame, like legendary, like things going down like that, right? But it also comes with a lot more work with my other channel. I just heard it's like sitting on a gold mine. But it's also like be patient. Just because it's a gold mine doesn't mean like go out and sell it. You know, it's my project. So I think the universe is going to fail. Make sure somebody else fails. Continue to stand in your morals. Continue to keep pushing on. Like there's an energy here that I don't even think that you're even thinking about, but this person is extremely fucking competitive. Could be your own fucking lover, guys. Like there's something strange in the neighborhood. You could be feeling vibes of a past lover. You could have never met this person, and they're protecting you. They're making sure you move forward. What is this 5 of Wands? Universe within. Your thoughts influence your reality. Choose hopeful, positive ones. Clarify your core beliefs. Again, you got to stand in your morals here. Because the universe, maybe at one point you thought the universe failed you. Or it was such a struggle. Whatever this, the universe is now going to give you gifts and blessings. So that's a message for whoever has felt like the universe or your guides have failed you. I think that's happened to me once. But it's also me having to take action, and it comes with growth too. If something's not working, stop trying to make it work. Move on. And if you're meant to be in the public eye, like I feel like I'm meant to be in the public eye, you know, behind the camera, that's probably why I chose other channels, doors. You know, you can't always stay with just a particular read a thing. It becomes exhausting, and especially if you're just doing it for money. I stopped doing it for money a long time ago because that was exhausting. A message for the 9 of Coins. And this could also be that galactic energy that people that want to fail you, they have the ability now to come in. It's like the other dimensions, good and bad, black and white, prejudice. Like there's just shit, something like that in the galactic energy and in the matrix that somebody thinks they have the fucking upper hand here. It's the weirdest message. All in a moment. Courageous choices, high stakes, the ultimate decision, risking everything or walking away. I knew it was now or never. Fortune favors the brave. So it is, you know, the 9 of Coin is about bravery and confidence and everyday life, little luxuries, feelings, thoughts. But I'm telling you, you carry a lot of fucking wisdom to not play a part of something in this world. And people are like, you guys can do a YouTube and never put your face in it, but you can tell your own story and just being authentic, or a podcast. And people will get pulled to that because of your knowledge. Like at first, when I started this channel, I'm like, there's no way I'm fucking helping people. It was just the hardest thing. But then within the year and the years that still incoming, like I didn't realize how many people admired me and how I helped them through things. And then I started to realize I'm also helping other dimensions when stuff like this comes in because they're learning from me. And I didn't even know that was a thing. So whatever this is, like you're locked. I wouldn't say you're locked in, but I do think you guys might be going through another awakening. But it's like mind your step. Unpredictable situations can lead to falls with the Chariot. So somebody does kind of want to come in. And it's like right as you start something, and it's pay attention. Why is this person coming in now? You hold the knowledge in your head, not necessarily a book, even though they're saying books are beacons, but this is a passion. This is a passage you soon will encounter in your readings that foretell a challenge in personal relationships. So you might not want to be in a relationship. The Nine of Coins also talks about being single. So Spirit right now in the next 72 hours, December going into like January, you might have it, but you're definitely going to have to find that balance when it comes to something, because you can't have an energy that stops you from doing what it is you want to do in your life. So, if somebody comes in, like really use your intuition here too, not just your intelligence. Because I think there is somebody here that is good for you, and you just might not realize it yet. So careful who you get mixed in with. And if you're dating somebody now with this Lovers, it could interfere with your work. So be careful there. Or I'm getting no. So this could be like a good interference. Somebody who's got your back, knows things. And it's probably somebody that's not even in your world, but they accept who you are. Three of Coins. You got to take the lead here too. Again, bravery. You will face a moment where your bravery must mask your fears and inspire others. This is something that's just going to transform or take place, and you got new beginnings at the bottom of the deck. But this is also, as your reader, me getting through this as well. And it's hard when you start something new. I know. Every time I start something new, it's so frightening for me. A power play with this Queen of Swords. Covertly manipulating the situation behind the scene, guiding the course of events, stay calm. To me, you already see this. You're already aware. So be careful with your power plays too. You really do have to keep something a secret here for a little while. And if you are doing that, this is just saying you're doing a great job. But it's like a wake-up call. It's still there, but it's okay. But stand in your morals and your beliefs, and you're going to be okay. If you're authentic and honest, you don't need to worry. Keep doing your thing. Block certain energies. Tell me about the Lovers. Like this is somebody like your boss always gives projects to somebody else, and it's like, can I have the opportunity? Take it. Sleep or stumble, now or never. Without significant rest, you might falter at the next critical junction. And I said that you have to rest. You know, it's like you work all day and then you want to go be with somebody, you know, but then it's like you're staying up later than you normally would, or you know, it's an energy exchange no matter who you're with, and you have to rest. So there is going to be a challenge here, and it is a crucial juncture for all of us with this Jupiter transit that goes to the mid or end of February with Sagittarius. I'm having Gemini. Advice for the Four of Swords. Again, it's powerful. Rest. Chakra reboot. Connect to the power of nature. Activate your heart chakra by choosing a new path on your walk or picking a book blindly. And I've said that to you before, and I just pulled out 4 books for you guys, right? Reading can be restful. You know, working on something like that could calm nerves, chakras, because you're zoned in. Got Unseen Justice at the bottom of the deck as well. Choose sleep and sidestep regret. Somebody might make you feel guilty for leaving them behind or not choosing them. So you are going to come to this critical juncture as well, guys. You will notice it. It's just a matter of time. And I'm telling you, this is like all of January too. That it's like it's just starting. It already started, but the energy is ramping up. What's this Emperor energy, please? Vacation. Pause, perspective, proceed. A pause in routine can unveil past prosperity and hidden pitfalls. Watch for the signs. In the very beginning of this reading, I did say you could be traveling soon. Somebody might go quiet on you, an Aries, or just somebody, even somebody you're dating, somebody might go silent. But let them. It's not us going silent. It's something around you is going to be silenced. Let them do their thing, whatever it is. Like the energy will be back. So I don't know if somebody gets triggered, a husband, a wife, a friend. To me, it's definitely personal. Somebody you could be dating. Wisdom cube with vacation, truth at a turn. Soon face a choice regarding and solving a manufactured cube. Explore all angles and unveil the right path. So this is some type of discipline with you too. Or it's something they're going through. I mean, this could literally be you just disconnecting for a little bit too. But it does have to do with somebody. But right now, that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. I just heard taking root. Death brings abundance. Prosperity grows where the roots are deep. Invest in foundation skills and knowledge. So right now, I don't know if there's like a matrix energy that wants to test you, or if this is, I think it's a matrix energy that wants to test you as well. But And it might be a test for us as well on how we handle whatever happens next. And if it's personal life and it's matrix, maybe someone's going on vacation and you're like, all right, but they, or they're on vacation and you're not hearing from them. And it's like, oh, we're sleeping or doing this. Don't get caught up in shit like that. Don't get caught up in jealousy. Don't get caught up, don't get caught up in the matrix. If someone wants to be with you, they'll be with you. It could be their bravery as well. They could be feeling something and sometimes when that happens, they step back. Or this could be you. You're feeling something and you need to step back. If it has to do with somebody else, you both have to fucking step back for a minute. And do what it is you do. Party, listen to your heart, not just the music. Tell me about this musician, please. Oh, I said it again, magician. Tell me about this magician. Something with music, guys. I always have an awakening through music. Relax, take a trip, renew your essence. A spontaneous getaway will recharge your energy and renew your spirit. You might have something, again, like could be something with the cat too. Luck clings to the fur. If you have an opportunity to get away, get away. If you have an opportunity, we were talking about that with money, living week to week, and it's like, do I spend the money to do that? If you have it, even though you're going to be cutting it close to paying bills or other things, this is saying take it. When this opportunity, I feel like it's an opportunity that's going to come in. I don't think this is you just saying like, oh, I need a vacation. This is something comes in. There's some type of offer here. And it could be with an emperor. It could be driving, with the car being there, vacation. You're definitely traveling soon. January, February, March. Those are big travel times for people in New England. It could even be like a family member, like, oh, I'm going to take a flight. And, example for me, I'm going to take a flight. I'm going to go visit my brother. Even though it'll be busy, it's still relaxing. It's rest. It's because you're absorbing something differently. You're happy. You need a vacation. Something is manifesting here. Multiple things are manifesting here that are crucial, but beautiful. Something very unexpected here too. This lineup, this is an alignment, is going to take some time, a couple months. Do not give up. Yeah, so something's going to come in. And for the magician, again, star power, chase the glow. When the spotlight finds you, respond with unwavering authenticity. Let your true self shine. Yeah, you're already in the midst of something here, or it's about to come in. And I just felt like, whoa, huge wave of like energy or a thought. I just got goosebumps on the top of my head. That's only happened a couple times. So there is some type of a awakening. There is something happening with the brain right now. Electric fields. A beautiful fucking reading, guys. Your aura is just glowing. Allow it to glow. Even like if you're the mom, it's your time to shine. Like it's like Stella got a groove back, but not Stella. It's something else I'm thinking of. But it's groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Hi, buddy. You come to visit Mama? Good morning. Beautiful read, guys. This is you want to be on my finger? The weight of him. I'm loving that I can feel the weight of him. I don't know why. Boy, you getting bigger, huh, buddy? You go, yeah, you just could be a toddler for a couple more years and then you go be a big boy. Yes, you are. You're gaining weight. Yes, you are. You're meeting all your markers. Yes, you are. Mama loves you. Can let me have a kiss. Let Mama have a kiss. Let Mama have a kiss. Can Mama kiss you? Can I kiss you? Can you give Mama a kiss? Can you give Mama a kiss? Can Mama kiss you? Can I kiss you? Mama give Peanut Butter a kiss. Let Mama give you a kiss. No? He's so intelligent, guys. Already, like, it amazes me. Like, you get to see the transform and, like, the energy. We all got to see him, like, turn into a beautiful bird. He still is a toddler, but that growth from baby to, like, toddler happens so fast, too. And I'm amazed by his weight. I don't know if it's, like, taking root on me. It's something, like, it's his weight. And it's exciting. It's exciting. Yeah. But I don't think you're chubby. We're going to find other things that you like, and then we'll go get really chubby. Mama gonna make you a chubby little bird? Are you going to be my chubby little bird? Huh? Nice and healthy, chubby little bird? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Those were the best days of my life. I know you want to be on my arm, but you got to give me a minute. Yeah, his weight the last couple days is just literally blowing my mind. I don't even know how to explain it. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So, I just looked here at the Seven of Cups saying try to take a walk today. So get out in nature if you can today, even for like 10 minutes, guys. Bundle up if it's cold. I think I'll probably take Loki to the pond. I can't walk to the other pond. I can't walk like that yet. I wish I could. I miss being able to walk like that. I'd love to be near the falls right now. I'd love to see like the mushrooms, and I really want to do that. It's just going to be hard on me. He's on Mama's head. We shall see. If I go, I'll share pictures. I'll go live with you guys for a little while. Spend some time by myself and Loki for a little while. This is a new you. Those were the best days of my life. It's like looking back. So it's almost like saying you right now are in the best days of your life, and I don't think you realize it, guys. I honestly think that's what it is. Those were the best days of my life. Like, this is now because you're transforming. You're going into another pinnacle. You're starting something new. And I believe this is telling you that whether you know it right now or not, these are going to be the best days of your life. 2025 might be the best year of your life. Other people, the best year of their life was the summer of 69. You know? So something about 2025, and you're going to look back at 2025 one day and you're going to be like, wow, those are the best days of my life. And I didn't even know it. It's something of the subconscious as well. What a beautiful reading. It really is a beautiful reading. I will be back on Prophecies of Your Modern Day Seeress, accompanied by AI. Hopefully today. If not, it would definitely be tomorrow. But there is some things that I definitely have to look into. I love you guys so much. We'll see you shortly. Bye.